Today we're going to do prenatal EMYoga for self-love. All of us need to love ourselves first before we can love others. We need to love ourselves first before we can love our own baby, our own children. It is quite impossible for us to actually love our children unconditionally if we don't have love for our own selves. So today it's going to be a gentle practice, but it's going to be a practice very effective, and we're going to put on some energy medicine techniques with our yoga practice so we can learn how to love ourselves better and more fully, and love ourselves unconditionally as well. Thank you for tuning in, and we're going to start now. You can sit on the most comfortable position for you, either cross legs, legs extended, or on your knees. Make sure you're sitting on something so you elevate your hips. So I'm going to sit on my cushion, something to elevate your hips so your spine is elongated, your knees are lower. You can have folded blankets, cushions, or you can even sit on a stool. And you're going to close your eyes now, tuning into your body, tuning into yourself, your emotions. You can have your hands placed on your thighs, on your belly, or even you can do a mudra with your hands, chin mudra, which is the thumb and index finger together, breathing deeply in through the nose and out through the mouth. You're going to start moving your body from one side to the other now, just like a snake. And by doing this, you're improving the blood flow in your spine, similar to what we do in cat-cow sometimes. Just doing this in a seated position. Breathing deeply in through the nose, out through the mouth, connecting the center and governing meridian. Good, coming back to neutral. Roll your shoulders 2 or 3 times back and away from your ears, releasing any tension from the neck and shoulders. Bring your hands on the top of your head and just move your body from one side to the other. This is great to do when you're sitting down. When you wake up in the morning as well, you can sit on the side of your bed and just do this one, releasing tension from the side of the body and from the spine. This can be done in a standing position as well. Remember, you can sit on a stool if you prefer, or on a chair to start this practice. Coming back to neutral. Inhale, you're going to arch like this, opening your arms. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. 3 more. I'm just going to change sides so you can see. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Once more. Right. Coming back to center. Bring your arms up above your head, bringing some gratitude to your heart. Looking up to the universe and say thank you that you are you. Give thanks that you can love yourself. And bring your arms down, letting this energy cascade all over your body. And either leave your arms down or bring your arms to your heart center. And tell yourself, I love you. I love you. Tell your inner child, I love you. I am sorry for the way you feel sometimes. Please forgive me for not knowing how to love you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for being me. I love you. Great. Once more, arms go up above your head. Give thanks to yourself now. Hands together and hands come in front of your chest. Into prayer position. And tell yourself once more, I love you. Great, so now we're gonna go to our hands and knees. And then you can take your cushion away. If you were sitting on a cushion, you can fold your yoga mat. You can place some folded blanket under your knees. You have some cushioning on your knees. Hands are going to be under your shoulders. Knees are hip distance apart. Neck is relaxed. As you inhale, look up and arch. As you exhale, look down and round. You can do the inhalation in through the nose and out through the nose now. If it feels better for you, you can breathe out through the mouth. Otherwise, keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Ujjayi Breath now. With a little bit of a pressure on your throat, if you can. Improving the blood on your spine. Great. Coming to stillness now. Bring the toes in, tuck your toes in, inhale through your nose, look up and arch. And then exhale, you're going to push through your hands into a downward dog. You can separate the feet a little bit more, like neck distance apart if that feels good to you. Bring one heel to the floor at a time. Downward dog now. If this doesn't feel good to you, downward dog is not for everybody when you're pregnant, especially if you've never done yoga before. You can just keep doing the cat stretch on your all fours. Moving. You can move a little bit more, move your spine. And then you can bring both knees to the floor again, point the toes. Inhale, look up and arch. Exhale, take your toes in again, push through your hands. And extend. Breathing deeply. You're going to now walk your hands to your feet and your feet to your hands. And when you're ready, you're going to start coming up vertebra by vertebra, and we're going to trace the spleen meridian. And our hands are electromagnetic, you know that. And with our hands, if we trace the meridians, which are energy pathways, we are strengthening the energies on the organ that this meridian feeds, and also all the other benefits that the meridian has for the body. So you're going to bring the hands on the outside of the big toes to trace the spleen meridian. You're going to bring your hands all the way on the inner side of your feet, coming to the ankle bone, and on the inner side of your legs, you start coming up with your hands very slowly, vertebra by vertebra now, passing the groins, side of the body, past the armpit, and you're going to start massaging or thumping the side of your rib cage, right on the side of your rib cage. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose or out through the mouth now. Great, this is the spleen point, and the spleen point is responsible for metabolism of food, thoughts, and emotions. So it's very, very important to massage or thump here, the side of the body. It's the end of the spleen meridian. The spleen, the organ, stores blood in the body, so it's so important to trace this meridian. And the spleen meridian also feeds the whole immune system with energies. Very good. So now we're going to start just with your hands on your belly. You're going to swing from one side to the other. Breathing deeply. Feeling the baby. You're loving yourself first with these movements because you are tuning into your body. And the more you tune into your body, the better you feel. And you feel more joyful in your pregnancy. Your pregnancy is more joyful if you're feeling better, isn't it? Good. Coming back to neutral, and then you're going to swing your arms from one side to the other with your knees bent. Right. Breathing deeply, releasing tension from your back muscles. Good. Coming back to neutral with your feet planted on the floor. We are in Tadasana now. But in pregnancy, you're not having your feet together. You have your feet either hip distance apart or a little bit wider than your hips now. Roll your shoulders back and away from your ears. Bring your hands to your thighs. Just stay here for just a moment. In through the nose and out through the nose now. And you're going to breathe the Ujjayi Breath. If you don't know what Ujjayi Breath is the breath that you breathe in through the nose, out through the nose, and there's a slight pressure on your throat, just the sound of Darth Vader breath. This is a breathing practice that brings calm to your nervous system and also relaxes your body. Once more. Bringing love to yourself. So the self-love is connected to the earth element in traditional Chinese medicine. And we're going to do a flow now that it's for the earth element. So you're going to start bringing your hands on those points that we massaged here on the rib cage. So one hand, we're going to cross the hands, and the other. And you're going to just stay here like if you're giving yourself a hug. So this is called a spleen hug because you're holding the spleen points. You're activating, boosting the energies of the spleen. That is one of the organs that is related to the earth element. And you're going to hold them, and you can feel maybe heat or pulsation under your hands. That's the energy going from your hands to the kidney meridian, to the kidney points, boosting the energies on these points. Bend your knees slightly, and you're going to keep moving from one side of the other, just like if you're giving yourself a hug. This is called cradling the baby. Breathing deeply in through the nose, out through the nose. The Ujjayi breath with a slight pressure on your throat. Two more breaths. Good. You can do this for as long as you want, and you can even tell yourself, I love you. I love you. Because it's so important to love yourself first before you can love others. Now slowly you're going to come into stillness, and you're going to bring your arms up, and it's like if you are getting something from the field, from the universe. And you can ask the universe to give you things that you need. Help me, universe. Help me to love myself better. Keep your knees bent. Help me to love myself. And then slowly you're going to bring all this, and you're going to smooth your hands behind your ears. Just like that. And by this you're calming the nerve system as well, because you are calming the triple ulnar meridian. And then you're going to bring your arms up. Figure eight all the way down to the floor with your knees bent, just a forward fold here. Good, you're going to stay here for just a moment. You're going to bring your hands to the shin bone, to your thighs, if that is better for you. Inhale, look up and arch. Exhale, round. You can bring your elbows to your thighs as well, if you prefer. Inhale, look up and arch. Exhale, round. Two more. And exhale, round. And once more. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Bring your hands to the outside of your big toes now. We're going to trace the spleen meridian once more, strengthening this meridian.
Bring your hands all the way on the inside of the feet, coming to the ankle bone. The hands go up slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Hands go up past the groin, side of the body, past the armpit, and you're going to massage those spleen points on the side of your body again. Breathing deeply or thumping if you prefer. Great, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth now. Once more. Great. And now you're going to bring your hands up above again in a V. You're going to slowly coming down, figure 8, all the way down to the floor, coming into a squatting position. If you want, you can sit on a stool, you can sit on the yoga blocks, on a more supported squatting position, or bring something under your heels if you prefer. Otherwise, bring your hands in front of your chest. Just stay here for just a moment, breathing deeply in through the nose and out through the nose. Imagine your pregnancy is healthy and tell yourself, I love being pregnant. I love myself. I love my body. I am worthy of love. Head goes down and up, down and up. And once more, head goes down and up. And then you're going to just bring your neck from one side to the other. Releasing any tension. Remember, you can sit down if you prefer, if squatting is too much for you, or you can sit on the blocks, on stool, or anything. Bring your hands to the floor, swing the hips from one side to the other, and then you come into a seated position. You can either sit on folded blankets, on a cushion, on the yoga blocks, and you're going to have either your legs cross leg, or you can have your legs like this. Your feet are going to be open because your belly is growing. You're going to have your elbows on top of your knees, and you're going to do the palming now. So your hands are going to be covering your eyes like this. This is the neurovascular hold for the earth element, for the self-love. You're going to bring some self-love to you now. And the organs that are related to the earth element are the spleen that we just traced, spleen twice, and also the stomach meridian. So here under your eyes, on your cheekbones, are the points for the stomach meridian, the first point. And you're going to also release tension from your eyes. You can either have your elbows on your knees like this, placing your hands on your eyes, with the heel of your hands touching the cheekbones and the fingers touching the forehead, the main neurovascular points on the forehead. If this is too much for you, you don't want to get your shoulders or your arms tired, you can also have a stool in front of you, just like that. You can do this practice on top, like resting your elbows on a table or a chair or something that feels better for you. So you can stay with this hold for longer. So you're going to make some heat with your hands first. And then, like I said, with your elbows either on your knees or on a stool in front of you, or on a chair or on a table, you're going to bring your hands in front of your eyes, covering your eyes. It's all dark now in front of your eyes. Bringing calm to your nerve system. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the nose. If you can, have the Ujjayi Breath, which is in through the nose and out through the nose with a slightly sound on the back of your throat. Please do that. This is a great neurovascular hold. You are calming the nerve system. You're bringing love to yourself, self-compassion, especially at this time of your life that you need to love yourself.
You're going to be taking care of the baby, but you also need to take care of yourself. And you need to learn that taking care of yourself is very important. Keep breathing in through the nose and out through the nose with a slight pressure on your throat. Notice how you're feeling now. Notice how your eyes are feeling. And you can stay here for as long as it feels good to you. We're going to start coming out of this now because it's just a short practice today. But remember, you can do this for as long as it feels good to you, as many times as you need on your day, especially before going to sleep. You can do this hold of self-love. Remember, you need to learn how to love yourself, and you are worthy of love. Namaste.